Hello everybody, welcome back and welcome to my channel if you're new. Before I get started, because I have vanished again, I feel that I owe everybody a reason as to why it's been so long, yet again, why I haven't made a video. I honestly can't remember if I had mentioned it in my last video or the video before. I do feel like I said something about it, but I can't remember if that was the video that didn't work. But my phone, for some reason, whenever it gets to be anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour, it'll just stop recording. When I see it, the timer is still going on, but it's just not recording. The last video that I made was over an hour long. So when Kevin went to do the editing and stuff, or make everything onto the editing software, like half the video worked, or maybe even a little bit more than half worked. But once he got to a certain point, it just stopped. Like the video said that it was there, and like the pictures were showing up and all of that, but it would just freeze. There's no sound, there's no movement after a while. It just froze, and that was it. And for me to redo what was, or hold on, I tried to redo what was froze, and that didn't catch on the video. However, it still didn't work. I would get 15 minutes of it, and then it would do the same thing. For me to do that video in 15, 20, 30 minute like times, it would have been really hard, because at that video I was showing everything that I was working on, and I was talking about it. So not only would it have been a pain in the butt to record for 15 minutes and then put everything on the computer and then come back here, because like I would literally probably have to do that twice with every project. And at that time I was working on 6 or 7 projects that I showed in that video. But not to worry, I'm hoping that we got all of the kinks worked out, so this shouldn't be an issue anymore. After Kevin fixed my phone, or at least I hope he fixed my phone, this video will prove to see if he did or not. But right after he was like, here, I'm pretty sure I fixed your phone, the computer crashed. Kevin built his computer that he has in his office, and the tower that he got was so big that it was, or he was able to fit, I think he had 3 or 4 hard drives in the tower. One was mine, one was his, and I know that we had a main one, and for some reason I feel like there may have been another one for whatever reason. And everything was fine. But then all of a sudden our hard drive started to mess up. Mine, of course, was the first to go. I honestly think it was because I was constantly filling it up. Because I would do, before, when I was keeping up on all my videos, I would have, anywhere between 2, 3, 4 videos on there at one time. Plus, of course, they'd be doubled, because I would have the original video, and then Kevin would edit and put it back into the same hard drive as the completed copy. So I was constantly having to erase old videos just so I could put new ones on. So I honestly think that that's why mine went so fast, or at least first, but I don't know, because I'm not good with electronics whatsoever. But then, oh yeah, we did have 4. We had a hard drive for movies. That was the second one that went down. Because I have a laptop in my office, so he would just take our movies, convert them over to desktop, and then he would put them on flash drives for me. Well, I can't do that no more because that hard drive went bye-bye. And then his hard drive decided that it didn't want to work anymore, so now we are down to the main hard drive, which, fingers crossed, that does not go anywhere, because if it does, there's no more video making. There can be video making, but there will be no way to edit the video because there would be nowhere for me to put it for edit. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I can use a hard drive to switch on. I don't know. Like I said, not smart when it comes to computers. So that is why it is taking me forever. Third reason, and I'm pretty sure it's the last one, the last big reason anyway. Jackson will be 3 in October. So he's in that stage right now to where he can be entertained by himself, but most of the time he would rather not be entertained by himself, and he wants to be with me. And I have tried to record a few different times with him around, and it always seems like it's going to work until he realizes that my phone is on, because he's so used to taking pictures. So every time that he sees my phone, he wants to say cheese 100 times over and over again to take a picture. And then once he sees his face in the camera, which the way that I have everything set up is, so I'm not just talking to a phone. I have it to where I can see myself, to where it actually looks like I'm talking to myself. So I don't know. I guess it's better than talking to a phone or wall, whatever. But yes, once he sees that his face is in the camera, then he wants my phone because he likes to take the pictures. And then once he takes a few pictures, he has figured out how to actually get to my gallery, and then he will scroll through my pictures. I don't know what it is, but he likes to scroll through things. He won't mess nothing up, thank God, but he'll scroll all day if you let him. So, but I have 3 pages of notes. I am not going to get to all of them right now because this is a product review video. It's a different product review video though, so yay, you have to wait and see. So I'm going to get what I can get to now and mark off as I go. One thing that I do have to talk, well, I don't have to, but I really, really want to, because I'm so proud and so excited and so scared and so sad and so happy all in one. It is a mess up here and in here. Ugh, mom world, tell you what. I will be able to push more videos out as long as everything works. I'm going to say the 28th of this month, because the 27th I'm going to be a mess because Jackson starts preschool. We are very fortunate and very blessed, and it just blows my mind because kids, I don't know if it's like this in, everywhere, but here where I live, kids don't normally start school until they're 3. But they have to already be 3 years old before they can start. So that would put Jackson starting school what is it, 2 months before he turns 4. Let's see, August, September, October. Yeah, he would be 3 going on 4 by the time he's technically supposed to start. However, I was in this program that kind of just like, I used it as a new mom not knowing anything that she was doing. So I entered into the program to kind of have that extra help since Kevin works all day and it was just me and Jackson. I figured having somebody that's trained, that's like an actual program for kids, couldn't hurt. And I was right. It definitely didn't hurt. I loved it. Oh, I loved it. Unfortunately, it ends once he turns 3, so I only have about 3 months left. But as the, months went on, and they were like, I'm pretty sure that he may be able to qualify for preschool because of how advanced he is. So we went and we had, took him to the school. They did like an evaluation, and sure enough, he qualified. So, yay to Jackson. I'm so proud of him. The fact that he shouldn't even be starting school until he's almost 4, and he's starting school 3 months before he turns 3, it blows my mind. Like, I can't even tell you how proud of him, or how proud I am of my son. Like, but I'm scared. Like, I'm so ready for the 27th to get here, just so I can get it over with. Because I want him to go. Like, I feel like he would benefit from this so much, considering he is the only child. Well, he's not the only child, but his brothers and sister live with their mom, and they are all way older. So because he is the only child most of the time, he doesn't get that interaction with other kids. So I'm excited, I'm scared, and I'm nervous. Everybody wish him luck. So yay. That was on my notes. So we are going to check that off. Trying to look, and I'm trying to think. Okay. There are a few things that I do want to talk about, but I want to get into the video first. And then the few things that will actually make sense with the video, well, I mean, it doesn't have exactly things to do with the video, but yeah, you'll understand once the end of the video comes. Alright, so let's do this, shall we? Okay. I got an email from this seller, and I am trying to find the name before I open it. Should have made a card, but I did not. I don't know. I'm trying to think. But I got an email from the seller. I apologize so much. I do not know how to pronounce the name of the shop. So I will show you a picture, or I'll show everything that I can possibly show on the video, and then I will put all of the information down below in the description box, because I am horrible at names. And this store is fantastic. I do not want anybody to miss out on this store. Which does bring me, to one of the things that I did want to talk about, how cross stitch has basically taken over my life. I started to cross stitch in September of 2018. So next month will be an entire year that I have cross stitch. I have only went one day so far without doing any kind of cross stitch, and that was the Sunday that I came home from New York picking up Marvell. But yeah, so I don't know what it is. I still love diamond painting, don't get me wrong. Like, I will always love diamond painting. I have a bazillion diamond paintings. See? Right? Yeah, there in the corner. Yeah. I have, like, I don't know. I have so many. I can't, like, count the boxes because I have more than one in a few boxes. But yeah. So, when the seller got a hold of me and asked me to do a product review, originally she was wanting me to do a product review on a diamond painting. Well, when I clicked on the link, I immediately seen that there was a full page of cross stitch. So my eyes immediately went to that, and literally I looked through all, I think there was like 35 or 36 pages, and I looked through every single one of them. It wasn't until after I already made my order when I found the diamond paintings. So if that tells you anything, I really don't know what it is about the cross stitch. I don't, because they take so long. Oh my gosh, I literally have finished one cross stitch, like one pattern, and that's it. And the only reason that I finished that one is because it was a tiny little one from Walmart. It took me a week, but I was working on it constantly. So yeah, that was another thing that I wanted to mention, about how I'm pretty much more on a cross stitch now. But I will still be doing things with diamond paintings that, in the time lapse with the diamond paintings. I still have, I think, 5, about to be 6 more diamond paintings that I need to make videos for product reviews. And one in particular I can't wait for, because I've had it forever and I need to do a product review so I can start it, because it's driving me nuts. Anyway, on to the video. Okay, so I ordered this. I didn't make a card. It completely, so I had to look at my calendar, which is like right behind the camera. So I ordered this on August 2nd. It ordered and shipped, and I received it August 12th. So it took 10 days. It is not from the US. I forget where it's from, but I'm hoping that there's information in here so that way you guys don't have to wait. But first of all, this, I wanted to open it on the video, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I have not seen anything in here. However, this is open, and there is a tear in here. The only reason that it is like this is because the mail people here, they suck. That's just bottom line. They're horrible. We did get 2 new mail carriers just within the past week, so I can't blame them. Or maybe I can. It's only been a week since I've had this. I don't know. I don't know whose fault it is, but it seems like if I get something that's only been through the mail a day or two, like from Amazon Prime or something, nothing's wrong with it. But if it's been in the mail for a longer period, then it looks like this. This is definitely not the seller's fault. It is my mail people, because they are horrible at their jobs. So, me and you are going to open this together. And I can't wait, because I've been wanting to open this forever. Right here. That is the name of the shop. And I have zero idea how to pronounce that. Oh, come on, phone. There we go. There is the website. I hope this isn't backwards. If it is, like I said, it will be in the links below. But it is a catalog of all of their stuff, which is awesome, because anymore I can't look at my phone for more than 15 minutes without falling asleep. But it has all the stuff. Like it's got stuff for, like, you know, what's inside, what's, you know, what's everything mean. Oh, look at those. Right away, first page. I would stitch all 3 of these. Definitely. Oh, she's on the first page. I think it would be really fun to do a flip through of this, just because it'd be fun, and everybody could see. They have the guides back here, so if you're looking for something in particular, they got beads for beginners, needlework kits, kits with pre-printed fabric, premiums, diamond paintings, I don't know if this is something that you can buy. The way it looks, it does look like it is something that you can buy. I would love that. Love, 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 love. And that little cute animals. This book could be dangerous. Let me see if I can find... Oh, look at the icons. I want these so bad. I absolutely love them, and they're gorgeous. I've had my eye on them forever, but I know that if I get one, I'm immediately going to want to stitch or start stitching on it. And I already have too many. As of right now, I'm literally at 33 whips right now that I have yet to complete. So, on my Instagram, I had said something about I have 4 band samplers, summer, spring, winter, and fall, that I want to do and I don't know, animals. And at first I said that I wanted to complete 4 kits. When I complete 4 kits, then I can start 4 kits. However, that would still put me at the exact same number. So I thought, what if I finish 8 kits? Finish 8 kits and then start 4. Trying to find the diamond paintings. Let's see, 17. Ah, there they are. Here are the diamond paintings. Got the little sunflowers, the cats. The little owl's cute. Look at him with his big old eyes. Oh, look. Reminds me of my mom's old basset hound. It's so cute. But yes, I want to do a flip through of this. Oh, I thought this was the fabric. Look at this. Oh, I love tote bags. Oh, they're so convenient. On the other side. This one's big too. Oh, I love it. I could train Marvell to put her in here and then I can take her to the store with me. Yeah, right. I'm so terrified of that cat even going outside. I don't want to lose her. Oh, I love this bag. Oh no. Hold on a second, you guys. Ugh. Baby monitor. Okay. It says, Dear Ashley, we are sending your chosen kit 1562 Spring Breeze Fairy. Of course, it's a fairy. Those of you that know me. Ta, Ashley. We all know you're going to choose a fairy. We hope you will enjoy stitching their name needlework kit. I am probably going to butcher this name and I apologize. I sincerely so sorry. Rollies, maybe. I don't know. I'm so sorry that I don't know. But they laminated it for me. And I am keeping this in this sleeve. And I am going to stick it with my important documents. Because that is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Ta-da! Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Look how cute. She has a sister. and I want her. Wait, I want to see if I can find her real quick. Let's see. Her number is 1562. 1562, page 71. There she is. We got 1562 Spring Breeze Fairy, which is her. And then we got 1563 Sunny Day Fairy. And there she is. Look how pretty that is. And so is that. Oh, look at that. See, you guys, give me a little bit and I will own every single one of these kits, I swear. But yes, she is another one that I so want. It was such a hard choice. Oh, it was such a hard choice. Because blue's my favorite color. And I was like, well, you know, she's got blue in her. I'm like, the other one's got a little bit, but it's mainly in her hair. Yeah. There's a little bit of blue, like in the background and stuff, but it's mainly her hair. So yeah, super, super tough choice, but it doesn't matter because I got her, and I'm going to get her sister, and I'm going to stitch them, and I'm going to knit them together. Okay, so before I go any further, I had made a promise to this seller that I am doing the product review, plus I'm going to do another video when I'm halfway done with it, and then I'm going to do another video when I'm fully done with the kit, so that way I can monitor and tell you guys all about my experience, literally from start to finish. Now, with that being said, I had a question hold on. Okay, right here. I had a question wanting to know that if I would start a project and how I personally started it. So I am going to show you that with this kit. I'm honestly trying to decide if I want to make it another video or if I just want to throw it. You know what? I'm just going to do it with this one. So I'm going to mark that off, because I'm going to do it. I put make a start video showing how I start a new project for cross stitch and diamond painting. So the diamond painting one is yet to come, so I can't cross it all off, I guess. Okay, so this is what your packing is going to look like. The threads are all on this. It feels thicker, so that's good. Down here, it's got the needle and beads for this kit. Oh, no, the needle's up here. The beads are down here with the beading needle. I was like, wait. I was like, I know I'm not seeing things. The finished size on this is going to be 6 by 7 3/4, 15 by 20 centimeters. The kit contains collared chart, which you can see right here. Obviously, for copyright reasons, I can't show you the whole thing, but since you can't even really tell what this part of the chart even is, but Everything looks really good. The symbols are very bright. The back stitch is visible. So, yay. Sorry about my phone going out of focus. It's, I don't know. I guess I don't like making videos. But the kit contains color chart, 14 count white zweigart? I don't know. I've heard it said 1,000 times, but I don't know. Zweigart, I think is how you say it, but I don't know. I could be wrong. If I am, forgive me. Zweigart Aida fabric, anchor stranded cotton, 13 colors, beads 1 kind, and 2 needles. Says here, the manufacturer reserves the right to change the colors of materials in the kit. The size of the finished needlework may differ from the size of the finished needlework may differ from the size mentioned in the booklet due to material characteristics. It is recommended to match a frame at the end of embroidering. And I mean, like I said, I've only been stitching for almost a year, so I am by all means no expert whatsoever. My favorite floss tubers that I watch as soon as their videos pop up is Jan Hicks, Cross Stitching with Luda, and Michelle Bendy. And I watch them and how their pieces look and everything, and I'm just like, oh, like mine looks so bad compared to theirs, but I will get there, I promise. Especially Luda. Oh, her cross stitches are gorgeous. Oh, they're gorgeous. She does such a good job with them. So let's open this bad boy up, shall we? As soon as my fingers get unstuck. I love these scissors, but my fingers, they always get stuck because the holes are so small. Trying to see. Nope, I'm gonna need scissors. I don't want to rip it up, so I want to be able to put the chart and stuff back. Haha, these are sharp. Ah. There's cat hair everywhere. There are so many people that I have watched on FlossTube that have said so much about cat hair. And I was thinking to myself, I'll only have one. It won't be that bad. Psh. It's everywhere. I have a brush coming in the mail, so hopefully that'll help. Here's the beads, just simple white ones. Oop. Floss colors 11, 12, and 13. Pretty greens. Trying to decide. And then 1 through 10. The pinks are so pretty. Look at those. Look at that one. So nice and bright. Same with the purple. And then my blues. Oh, I love blue. Especially these. These are pretty. Okay, peeps. So my phone just said the whole memory thing. So I'm going to stop it, put it on the computer, and then come back just in case something goes wrong. So, be right back. Okay, I'm back. 10 minutes for me, like 1 second for you guys. Okay, so in my last video, obviously I showed the colors. So here they are again. I had to shut my blind because I noticed that, you know, the light was really intense over here. Now it's like super intense over here. But if I shut this off, it's like, well, I don't know. How about we do this? We'll see. But here they are, 1 through 13. 13. I cannot get over how pretty these colors are. I am so excited to do this kit. Obviously my favorite color is blue. And I almost, on all of my kits that I have right now, I always try to wait and do their faces last. So I might wait and stitch the blue last. Might still be too close. Oh, there it is. Just regular sized needle. I have no idea the size of this needle. Like I said, I just started cross stitch really. So I'm not quite sure. The needle minder out. Well, I call it a needle minder. I made it, so it's my homemade needle minder. Oh, ow. Oh, my phone focus is horrible. There he is. Anyway. Smells like Aida fabric. Yep, just regular Aida. It is seamed up here, which is always nice. What did I drop? Oh, packing number. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different languages. And with, sorry about that. Tells you to find the center. And then, you know, it talks about the arrows to find the center on the chart and find the center of the fabric. which I will be doing, because before I realized anything about cross stitch, I charted, or not charted, but I gridded a lot of my projects, probably 10 of my projects at least, if not a little bit more, with pencil. Yeah. So I don't know if I completely ruined them or not. I'm really hoping that I didn't, but the word around cross stitch town is pencil doesn't come out. And I read that you can get it out with rubbing alcohol, but I feel like if you were to put rubbing alcohol anywhere near your stitches, it's going to make your floss bleed. So I honestly don't know what to do. The only thing I can think of is to try to maybe wash it, and then if it doesn't come out, to just quit where I'm at and, I don't know, start over. I don't know. Anyway, if anybody has any tips on how, what to do, if I should just give up and start over on the kits that I have marked in pencil, or if I should just keep washing them until they come out, obviously not apply any kind of heat, because once fabric has heat, whatever's on it is on it. Like, heat will permanently make your stain stay. So yeah. If anybody has any kind of advice, please let me know, please, because you spend a lot of time working on these, and for them to just be completely ruined by pencil is going to be horrible. Okay. Okay, so it says to find the center of the canvas and to correspond with the thread color chosen for the center of the chart. And then it says the colors of chart S, like parentheses, and then it's got an S in the middle. Signs T1 do not exactly correspond to the thread colors. They are chosen to make the chart more readable. I don't get it. There is a blended thread. Oh, okay. I see. Maybe. So right here, hold on. This right here says T1, and then it's got all of the color base or whatnot, and then down here it says T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, and T7. Now I'm guessing that this down here, the bottom row, I'm guessing that that's how many threads that I use. And then the top row, or maybe the thread colors. And then up here, I'm not too sure. I guess I could read further in the instructions and then maybe that might tell me. Okay, so that symbol with one strand cross stitch T3. So just regular X's. And then that strand, 2 strand cross stitch T3, which is just X's. And then that X symbols 3 strands of cross stitch, which when they say strands of cross stitch to anybody who is newer than me and doesn't know, they mean 3. Because when you have your floss, they you can break this single thing. Oh, my focus. You can break this down to 6 individual like little strings. I'll show you that more when I start the kit. Cat hair in my mouth. So when they say with one strand cross stitch, that's what they mean. Or strand, that's what they mean. So the little slash line is 1 strand half cross stitch T4, which is half. And then those little lines is 1 strand stitch T6. What is a T6? Back stitch. And then T7 is the beads. And then A, which is the top, which the symbols is pretty explanatory. B is embroidery technique. So right here are the embroidery techniques. Right here are the instructions for them. And then all the, T1 through 7. And then right here is the key to show everything. This is showing up on my phone backwards, so I'm really hoping that it's not showing up backwards for you guys. I know I'm out of focus, but I'm getting ready to show you this paper again, and it's just going to do it to me again. So C is number of threads that I have to use. Wait, no. It's the number of threads that's on here. And then obviously D is the number of threads. I've never done 1 over 1 on 14 count, nor have I done 3 over 1 on 14 count, so this will be fun for something new to try. So now that I understand it, these are the T1 through 7, and then A is the symbols that'll be on the chart itself, and then these are telling me if it is backstitch or 1 strand of floss, 2 strands of floss, 3 strands of floss. So, and then right here is the number that's on the floss holders, and then these are how many strands of floss that I'll be using. Obviously the small X 1, backstitch 1, the X that's got the 2 lines, 2, division symbol, wait, I don't know. Oh wow. From back here in the camera, it literally looks like a division symbol. It's crazy. Because it looks like just like the regular line, and then it just looks like 2 dots from my camera. But, you know, 3, and then my blended, which is 1 strand of 7 and then 1 strand of 8. And then obviously you got to put those together. And then same down here, and then last but not least, 1 strand for my beads. Alright, we figured it out. I told you, man, I'm super new at cross stitch. And then another thing that really upsets me, and it upsets me for more than one reason. Like, I would always buy my diamond paintings from AliExpress. One of the reasons is because they do cost a lot less than a lot of other people, and being a stay-at-home mom, my budget's small. So when I started getting into cross stitch, I got them from there. And like I said, when I started doing it, I went nuts. So I got like so many kits. Like, you guys, I have literally just as many cross stitch kits now, if not more, than I do diamond paintings. Like, it's like 100. Okay, I don't know if it's that much, but it's a lot. So by doing that, I realized really quick that there are a lot of kits that I have that are rip-offs from their actual designers, like Dimensions, the Millennium Angel. I don't know if that's what she's really called. I'm pretty sure it is, but she's the angel that's got she's got like steps behind her, and the steps say something. That's a Dimensions kit. I got her from AliExpress. There's no mention of Dimensions at all. And obviously she's charted different. Same with all my Mirabilias. I have 3 Mirabilias out of, like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I probably have anywhere between 14 to 17 Mirabilias. But only 3 of them are from Nora Corbett. The rest of them are from AliExpress, because I didn't know who Nora Corbett even was, and that she's the one that came up with the Mirabilias. So because of that, I have been missing out on how you actually stitch a proper pattern. Because if I were to find this on Ali, oh my gosh, I am bad at that. Maybe my husband can blur it out. I am so sorry to the seller that I keep showing the chart. I'm so sorry. But if I would have gotten this from AliExpress, there would be no specialty stitches. There may not even be beads, and everything would be different. There would be no blended threads, none of that. It would just be straight X's, one color, boring, whatever. So the fact that I actually have a proper cross stitch, a lot of things are new to me. And I haven't bought any more from AliExpress since I realized that. And the kits that I do have in my cart still, I have looked to make sure that I couldn't find them anywhere else. If I did a Google image search and the only place that I could find them was AliExpress, then I kept them in my cart. But if I found them elsewhere and did the research to know that that's actually who the designer and have permission to sell them, then I took them out of my cart on AliExpress. So the fact that this one has these kind of instructions scared me for a second, but I'm really excited because I can actually say that I have a proper cross stitch kit, and I'm excited to do it. Okay, but before we get ahead of ourselves, I am going to make a little bit of room. Get a drink. Arvel just had a bath. She's been licking herself all day since. Okay. So. This store, I am hands down giving it 5 stars as of right now. The fact that it only took 10 days to get to me from a different country is amazing. Like, I literally, it was just enough time for me to be able to focus on something else and not be like, oh, I wonder where that kid's at, or, you know, I wonder if they forgot about me. Like, it shipped on the spot, and like I said, I didn't even have to wonder about it. It was literally here before I knew it. So, ordering, shipping is definitely hands down 5 stars. The packing, because they do ship overseas, I do feel like I wish that there was more protection, just because I'm not going to say every USPS, but more than not, they are very, very careless when it comes to other people's property, when it comes to the mail. They're supposed to, you know, take care of everything or whatever, but every single person that I've talked to that has worked at the postal office, the stories that I've heard of how they treat other people's packages is just, it's a nightmare. Like, I won't even put fragile on my packages just because I don't want to give them a reason to be a child and kick my package. Because kids in the United States, but they seem not to have any respect than nowadays, and it really sucks. Not everybody, you know, definitely not everybody, but there's just a lot of people that are still very immature. So I do feel like that there could be a little bit more protection, but the fact that all of this is in a package is just, love it. This is the first time I've ever seen a catalog full with cross stitch and diamond paintings, and I mean, they've thought of everything. Beads, like, you know, they what's the word? Organized, I guess, would work. organized everything. Like beads are 155 to 156. So you go to 155 and right here it says beads. It has a little paragraph about it, and then you got all of the pictures of the kids that have beads. And then you got this whole little thing right here, which I'm really wondering. Oh my gosh, I hope he's not going to try to... Hold on, you guys. Okay. Okay. Kevin's second to youngest son, Jordan, he was getting Jackson out of bed, and Jackson has like one of those real big balls or whatever, and Jordan was leaning on it, like standing on it with his knees, and for a second I thought he was going to get him out of bed while trying to balance on that ball. It freaked me out, and I was going to say something to him through the monitor, but thankfully that didn't happen. No crisis, and everything's good. So I'm pretty sure that this is stuff that you can buy. They, however, do not say the prices on them, which all you gotta do is just go to the website, and I'm sure that they would have it. But I really, really want that stand. It says, this set includes roll/acrylic threads, Italy, for embroidery. 56 by 100 centimeters, 160 colors, and 10 skeins of one color on the hook. Skein in 20 mm, so I'm guessing, I don't even know, I don't even want to guess and make a fool out of myself. 20 skeins in, or skein in 20 m plus thread catalog, gross weight 12 kilograms, kg. But yeah, and then they got 10 skeins of one color, like different like little pack things, and then they got the thread catalog of 170 colors, which is this. I have that one in DMC, which by the way has saved my life. But yeah, there are so many kits in here, and I promise you within the next, at least I'll say year, I am going to have so many of these kits. So many. I have to have them. Like, look at this. Any of you animal lovers out there, tell me that you wouldn't have a blast working on this. Look how gorgeous. Ah, look how cute. The mamas with their babies. Look at the little penguins. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Little basset hound again. Look how proud. He looks so proud and so handsome. And that's the one thing about cross stitch. Yes, they take a long time to do. I'm going to do that one for my mom. She's got a pug. And this one for my grandma and grandpa. But they take a long time. But the detail is just unreal. I want to do this one for Marvel. I almost got this one instead of the fairy, but anybody that knows Diamond Mama knows that I'm a sucker for fairies. The snow owl. Oh, gorgeous. So yes, I'm definitely giving 5 stars. Ooh. For the catalog, and the tote bag was just, it's amazing. I love both of them. I'm literally going to look through this thing until the pages are falling out. The actual packaging, where it was all in here with the picture, the beads, the needle, the aida, and the thread cards. Love them. They're really, really, really pretty. I'm wondering, because I have a piece of linen that would look absolutely gorgeous with this piece, because everybody knows how aida works. Anybody who has stitched, is a stitcher, or even thinking about becoming a stitcher, it's always, always, always best to start on aida. The actual aida fabric, I mean, it doesn't feel like anything out of the ordinary. It feels great. It smells clean. It actually doesn't really have a smell at all. But it is clean. There's no spots. The finished size is 6. There is 10 3/4 inches wide and 12 inches long. So definitely gives you plenty of room. Oh, stay. So it definitely gives you plenty of room to do your work plus frame. So I think I'm going to pause you guys and see if the linen that I have will work, because if that's the case, I'm going to do my spring fairy and her sister on the linen, because I got them thinking they were going to be bigger and I have nothing to stitch on them. So if these will work, that would be perfect. So hang on, be right back. Okay, so this is one I'm going to go with. And because this color will go so well with it, I am going to order another one, because with the fairy having in like a garden or like a flower bed type theme, what better fabric to use than earth tones? I was a little bit concerned with the first 2 colors. because of the fact that they are so close together. But then I thought, if these light of colors can show up so well on white fabric, then they should be able to show up on this fabric. So I'm gonna have to buy another one, but it won't be a problem. Did have a green piece of fabric too that I thought about using, but it's my biggest piece that I'm going to be using for my Leeds House sampler, and I can't wait to start that one. But like I said, I have too many whips already. I need to finish some, so I'm really excited to do that one too, because like I said, once I realized that AliExpress is just ripping off patterns and making them their own, I guess. I mean, they're just taking out the fun stitches and the complicated patterns, which in my opinion is no fun. But yes, so this is the fabric that I chose. If anybody, including the seller, because I send all my videos to my sellers of the projects if I do a product review or any kind of video on them. If you, anybody, subscriber, seller, would like to see me try out the aida that was provided with the kit, please let me know, and I will either stitch something on it or I will stitch this pattern twice. Yeah, so let me know, and if you want me to do it that way, I will be more than happy to. Okay, so I am going to say sayonara for this video, and then I'm going to take a small break, and then right after that I'm going to make another video on how I start a cross stitch, so that way you guys can see me open this pattern, you can see me start this pattern, you can see the middle of this pattern, and you can see what it looks like as the pattern is finished. So hands down, I love this. As of right now, I love everything about this store. I love everything about the seller. She was so nice. I enjoyed so much talking to her. I love every materials that she's given, that the seller has given. And I love, excuse me, I love the other patterns that this store has. I'm so excited to do a little bit more shopping, and shopping I will be doing, because there's so many kits in there that I want. By the end of this, by the time I get all the kits that I want from this store, if I ever get all of the ones that I want, I will literally have enough kits to last me 2 lifetimes, because cross stitching takes a long time. So 5 stars all the way for this store right here. And like I said, I will be putting all of the information down below, so you guys can just be a click away from checking this place out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I promise that I will not make you wait months for another video. I will be doing this video tonight, starting this, and then either tonight or tomorrow I will be filming another product review that is a little bit different than the diamond painting product review. So stay tuned, because I will be back. Yeah, I was gonna go for more notes, but I feel like this video is long enough, so I will split the notes up. Also, I did not forget about my lovely people that comment. Because I have been away for so long, I have really slacked off with the plan is to do a stitch with me or a diamond paint with me, and then read the comments in a Q&A. I am going to go from video 1 all the way down the list. So those videos are soon to come as well. Until next time, I love you guys, and I will be back soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.